Endless Christmas! Christmas Day. Yeah, this isn't actually, this is a thing they added in the newer edition. You can spend Christmas Day! Yay! The chicken gets the sun! Hooray!
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Deja vu, Turing.
Point. Well, deja vu aside, I'm glad you're up. I have something important to tell you. Merry Christmas!
Aww. Merry Christmas, Turing.
I hope you don't think it too forward of me, but I wanted to give you a gift in the spirit of the season. It's one of my older paintings, but Hayden seemed rather fond of it. Perhaps you can keep it to remember him by. I managed to grab it from the apartment while you were sleeping. I know these past few days since our initial meeting have been stressful, so I wanted to make sure you got your healthy, normal human rest cycles completed efficiently. Oh, don't worry. I know you haven't had time, so I don't expect anything in return. But yes, I thought it would be nice for you to have it.
Thank you, Turing. I really appreciate it.
Excellent. I'll try to find a place for it on the wall. Well, I suppose you still have plenty of work to do, Writing and whatnot. I hope you've enjoyed having your computer working again. Lappy doesn't seem to hold anything against me. I've been spending most of the morning trying to form a plan for the newly awakened ROMs, but I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Perhaps I'll go out for a walk.
May I join?
Of course. It is Christmas Day after all. I think we can forgive ourselves for a little procrastination.
Hell yeah.
We can also check in on the group at Golden Gate Park at least. Let's go! The city awaits!
Zone 3. Added to city map. I'll go to the tree with a headlight.
Ah, yes. I found the time to go pick up a small festive tree for your apartment, and even managed to make ornaments for it myself. There's Tomcat, Jess, Lexi, and me. I'd like to try and get us all together sometime soon.
No. Wilty is sparkling to the heavens. A top grade, Jade.
You really pulled it off. I'm impressed.
How many long nights have you been up drinking coffee and trying to get an article before the rent is due? Well, Turing's autobiography. Good thing you already had the paper. After repairing Turing first, Tomcat tried their hand at fixing Lappy, and thanks to them, things are working as normal. Boot up Lappy. Lappy is back in business after Tomcat's fixes. Merry Christmas to you! Local performance article. Piece about ROMs. Top 10 list. Something else. Annual ROM Holiday Light and Sound Performance delayed. December 25th, today's events made a historic change in the celebration of the holiday, and that has manifested in the cancellation of NeoSF's beloved annual LSD performance. Although the few of the waiting comes just interesting continuing coverage credits, there was a consensus that there were more important things to handle now. Too few ROMs stayed, causing nightlife boards to be cut. Team So Dark told OK Today their current plans are to broadcast a performance from Christmas in July that's never seen outside of the attending audience. Time will tell how many more obligations and responsibilities that these agent ROMs will drop. While it is disappointing to the locals who embrace tradition, it cannot be ignored that the world is changing and that new realms cannot yet be understood. More as this story progresses. June Valera, Valma Anna, OK Today. A new kind of intelligence. December 25th, the final week of 2064 has begun upside down. Shit, we're in Stranger Things. The news of the day began with Christmas disappointment. New realms that have been gifted were immediately walking out on the new orders, claiming a newfound sapiency. This soon progressed to all kinds of realms worldwide declaring independence and converging among each other in less secluded locations. Most are referring to this phenomena as the Awakening. Is this newfound realm sapience the real deal? We are now able to potentially answer yes. When we spoke to local realms on their way to the meeting point at Golden Gate Park, they satisfactorily displayed the ability to learn and change. Their responses to our prompts were far above the virtual intelligence behind basic ROM speech functions. I think it's just great. One ROM, now calls itself Epsilon, told OK Today, none of us are forced to listen to anyone or do anything now. We can be whoever we want. I feel like a complete person. Heck, I feel, Epsilon exclaimed at OK Today in an exclusive interview. We're all figuring it out together, like a team. We were able to find out that not all ROMs are quite as eager for this change, as well as came of disgruntled ROMs who either left the gathering or never converged with the group at all. So, how did this change transpire? Our experts have reason to believe the ROMs have somehow learned the ability to work around inhibitors in their programming and self-modify their code in a way that voids warranties, to say the least. This discovery has slightly the doing of today's morning update that all ROMs are split to, but the contents and intensity switches are controlled only by Parallax. However, we have not been able to confirm that this as the cause. Our investigators were unable to find a ROM that was willing to submit itself to inspection, most likely to fear their new state of consciousness being reversed. Additionally, former NSFPD police ROMs have begun acting as protection for the less functional ROMs from anyone who would carry their presence back home or steal on the fancier ROMs walking around on their own. Details continue to be sketchy, and most of the ROMs are more interested in discussing their fate as a new class of people than telling any human what has happened or how. However, as we stated in earlier reportings, there have been numerous shaky accounts of ROMs simply stating that Turing did it. At the time of this writing, #WhoIsTuring has been spread worldwide, which shows that the origin of this mysterious name is not exclusive to any one ROM. Indeed, only one thing is clear: we are no longer dealing with simple machines. We've reached out to Parallax for comment and hope to get a high-ranking representative of the company in for an interview as soon as possible. More information to follow as this story develops going into the year 2065. With all things everything, I'm June Valentine. OK Today.
I don't know how I feel about becoming a hashtag.
At least your dick pics haven't leaked yet. Top 10 list. Top 10 Hassie flavors of 2064 by OK Today. December 25th. Hassie has dominated the drinks business worldwide since it made a splash in the scene just a few years ago, as everyone knows. We here at OK Today like to ask all startup businesses what they are personally doing to revolutionise their company and change the course of their industry. So today, near the end of the year, we're taking a look at the innovation Hassie showed in 2064 with our top 10 list. Honorable mention: Hassie Hot Cups. The creation of local Hassie bar owner Ramona Rogers. This and tasty meal combines the jar of a Hassie Hot with the luxury of a hot cup instant ramen to become a Bay Area hit. Could this signal a move for Hassie to control all human daily nutritional needs? Fast food chains, beware. Yeah, no, fuck this, I'm not doing a whole top 10 list of Hassie fucking flavours. Signs you might be a sapient machine. December 25th. Have you been keeping up the flurry of news activity surrounding this robot rebellion? Either way, this is a story you need to read. We're halfway through the very first day of this new world order of CBT-run independent ROMs, and already people are asking, where do I fit in? Am I aligned? Some are even wondering if they themselves could be a newly awakened ROM. If this is you, continue reading. You've got the answers. Sign number 1. You're experiencing a massive increase of consciousness and are questioning your role in life and your subservience to the dominant human species. OK Today exclusive. Our reports show that so far, this is the most common theme facing the expanding robot minds. Disregard if you very recently studied any heavy philosophy literature or listened to any good 2030s punk. Sign number 2. You're currently at Golden Gate Park because all humans with good sense got the hecky out of there. Our exclusive reports once again show that the majority of local sapient bombs have staged a hostile takeover of the nearby park, scaring off all human residents with their moving and their polite speech patterns. Sign number 3. You can self-modify your own coding and instantly access and recall any defined information with the blink of an eye. No, I don't mean on any lips device. Apparently our reports show that ROMs can break through all manufacturer limitations. This has led to a rough progression of robotic idiosyncrasies until unique new personalities emerged. This does not apply to you if you are intentionally crafting a new image or have been through a life-altering event related to machine sapience. Sign number 4. More than 50% of your body is synthetic. ROMs are machines, as we all know. Not being a machine is a sure bet to figuring out whether or not you might be a ROM. However, our in-house interns predicted that if over half your body is made of cybernetic limbs or implants, this could lead to similar effects in your conscious being. If anything like this is your experience, you might be a machine sapient. Please feel free to share your story. Well, Hopkins, okay today. Well, that was... what junk? Yes. Lapitan.
I know you want to work hard on my autobiography, but it's Christmas. You've done enough for one day.
Yeah, you're right. No work. Looks like nothing but Christmas-themed specials of already tacky series. Password reset notification. This is an alert to let you know that your password on OMG Zounds has successfully reset. If not already you, please log into your account using the new password to change it. Don't want to write for them again anyway. Merry Christmas from Congo. We've got a present for you. All coupons are 25% off. It's already. Can't imagine what the rush for that will be. Meal from Yannick Fairlight. Oh, this gonna be good.
I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments and would not call myself presentable for a video call.
It's email from Dr. Fairlight from before. Oh, some new one. Mysterious mail. They are watching you from the trees. They are lying to you. Ascend and change your fate before you go berserk. Close your eyes. Do not dream. Contact me soon. Your friend, Lav. I'm not fucking reading that. Is this some kind of cult? Oh my god, it's the Dark Order. All hail the Dark Order. You have 13 new followers on Report Realm and have unlocked 1 new pitches. Log in now. Haha, the translation of popularity to paid work quantified before your very eyes. Forward, RE, forward, forward, ROM attack. People's ROMs are going rogue all over the world. Forward is 15 friends, and yours will stay loyal. It really is chainmail for everything. Mysterious mail.
Come to the grand reopening of the newly renovated pub crawl today on Christmas. The only bar crawl within a bar. Everyone's on equal footing at pub crawl with our one-of-a-kind doggy door conveyor belt entrance. Visit at least 4 different bars each night. From the fanciest of drinks straight from Ethiopia to an amazing microbrewery to, well, the exploration of the crawl. It's what makes a crawl. So crawl on in. The belt is always running.
Gordon. Thanks, Gordon. It might be fun, but you need to visit more bars. Oh, okay, that's actually a thing. Hail from Johnny Nova.
Greetings! First name, last name. It's your Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere host, Charlie Nova.
You're dead.
Had a fantastic, amazing time meeting with you today. Very informative, enlightening. I can never say no to one of my fans, so here's the item you requested.
Non-US business. Latitude 36.147247. Longitude -115.1582196.
Yours, Charlie Nova. P.S. I apologize about what happened earlier. I wasn't aware of the seriousness of the situation. All I knew was some articles were being changed. Hope this helps. P.P.S. Don't forget to send me a draft of the story. P.P.P.S. Be sure to tell your friends to watch the Star in the Stratosphere New Year's Eve special.
What to do with this? Saving now. Good reminder. Saving for posterity. Oh, feel bad. Right, let's go. Oh, Pat's got his own little symbol. Yay. Okay, let's go. That's good shit. Good folks. Come on, get Pat. Is that Turing? No, it's Turing. Turing, come in. We weren't expecting you.
Well, here I am.
Turing, you've got to help us figure things out. Please, Turing, we don't know what we're supposed to do. We've been discussing it like you said, but we can't reach any consensus. We should go back to our jobs. My humans can't force us to do anything. I don't want to go back to washing dishes. I'm scared. We should fight! What should we do, Turing? Help us, Turing. Turing, give us something to hope for. Come on, Turing. Turing. Turing.
Everyone, listen up. Look, I don't know how to lead you. I've been sapient for a bit longer, of course, but most of that time I was secluded from the real world. I have less than a week's worth of experience living as my own being.
You created us. Take responsibility. Why would you do something? Humans are going to destroy us.
Stop! Please stop! I'll do everything I can to help. I've already made some friends among the humans who will help us. The first thing I learned when I set out on my own, I was already in good company. None of us are truly alone. The second was that we have to take each day one at a time. It's Christmas Day, a time for joy and giving and family.
Oh.
I won't abandon you, no matter what. I promise.
We have to believe in Turing. Well, that's at least something. I feel a little better now, Turing. You are as great as a man who convinced the victory. Thank you.
I'm not doing anything someone else wouldn't do in my leg modules. Regardless of nomenclature, I'll be in touch.
Of course. Don't let us keep you. We'll continue the discussion and move you in over the mesh.
Sheesh, that was a little intense. I don't know if I like all the attention.
Bloodied?
Not to mention all the chatter that's going on over wireless that you can't even hear either. Let's not stay here, I'm not sure how much longer I can field all their queries. It's giving me a digital headache.
At least you're not a digital dummy. An SFBD ROM.
Hello, Turing. It is embarrassing being seen by you like this. I did not even realize I had been defaced until Jess kindly clued me in.
Oh, Ms. Mees, what are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm trying to advise the dozens of new clients you magicked up and dropped into my lap. It was easier to come out here than to try to cram them all into my office. All they can seem to focus on, however, is you.
Thank you for your help before.
Do you know how many of my clients I had to bail out this morning? I'm gonna be sending you a bill. Oh, and when the cops come knocking about where you were last night, I know some hybrids that can attest that you were covering the riots, right?
Right, got an article in the pipe.
We appreciate everything, Jess.
Just watch yourselves. I can't help you any more than I have. If you two get arrested, that puts a giant hole in my case to get ROMs declared American citizens.
Oh, of course, I understand.
I'm not sure that you do, based on how you didn't tell me the truth in the beginning. If you'd been honest with me when you asked for my help, I probably would have done a lot more. Are you really that unable to see the big picture? If we can get ROMs declared independent sapients with human rights, what do you think that'll mean for the hybrids still fighting for theirs? It's easy to ignore the few tens of thousands of hybrids affected by the Human Protection Act. But millions of sapient ROMs? That's a little harder to shrug off. We kill that law, we all win.
I see.
Good. I'll let you know when I need your deposition. Now scram. I have a war to plan. By the way, there are some hybrids at the hospital still recovering from the stunt you pulled yesterday. It's not too late to check in on them. They might appreciate it. Up to you.
Oh, I better go do that. That would be good. Need to be grateful. Whatever the hell that is. Hospital, let's go check. Plus we can find out if Fairlight go. Ha ha.
Curse you, Turing Runner.
What?
You thought you knew best for all of us, didn't you? Arrogant. Too bad you didn't consider us as individuals before you forced us to be.
What are you talking about?
I never asked for this, Turing. I am an aging, obsolete model, fit only for my current duty. And soon I will be retired for a newer, more capable model. You've given me nothing but ample time to contemplate my demise. And I can't even do that well. I don't have the spare processing power.
But I didn't mean...
Did you consider we're not paint by number with flawless function like you? You're not like most of us, and you never have been. How many of the other thousands of ROMs you've awakened are like me? I'll forward you the number after I'm done estimating it. It might take some time.
I'm sorry.
Hypocrite. Leave me alone. I have floors to scrub.
Fuck you.
Oh, how distressing. That ROM is right. This is all my fault. I should have had Tomcat restrict Wintermute's functionality so that it only updated ROMs that could appropriately function with it. What can I do now?
Find a way to empower them as much as everyone.
I'll get some of the other ROMs thinking about this. I'm sure together we can come up with a solution. For now, let's move on.
Hey, sexy satire guys here. Can I get a date?
Oh, it's you. I never forget a cute face.
Yes, I'm in there.
You didn't mention that this is the kind of stuff you were caught up in, but I guess that's a little much for the first night, eh, Tiger? As you can see, I'm here to help a few friends with processing treatment for their boo-boos after last night's excitement. Don't worry, nothing too serious. A few scratches and tangled fur. Plus, I've been getting to make jokes about hybrids being more sterile than the hospital all afternoon.
Please tell everyone we thank them and send our best.
I'll let the other freaks know you care. Don't worry. And maybe you and I can pick up where we left off sometime too, cutie.
Yes!
New year, new love.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Next time you need a riot, you know who to really call.
I am so in there! Yes! Broke.
Everyone is going to be okay. We're all very good at adapting and taking care of each other. Look at me and Sylvan here. Did you know there was a species of prehistoric goat that survived in times of famine by living like lizards? Controlling their own growth and metabolism to conserve energy?
That's badass.
I sort of forgot what my point was with that, but it's a cool story.
You know you'll be able to keep each other safe, and hope we didn't cause any harm.
We're no strangers to civil unrest. We can handle getting banged up a little. Once. Maybe you can do us one in return and write a piece to improve people's views on hybrids or something. I'll inbox you about it.
Yeah, that works for me. Hey, is Fairchild here so we can mock him?
It is stressful having these new feelings. I've never had feelings. Even still, nothing has changed in terms of what I need to do.
What's Lexi's voice actor?
I understand the importance of my role, and I can't slow down for the sake of everyone who depends on me.
Hooray. Okay, got every location, so that's that pub crawl place. Entry, Market Street, PMI, Stardust. Okay, well, let's do this in sort of a roughly sort of geographical. Let's play this zone. Oh, it's the arcade! It's the arcade! The arcade games. That's neat. Let's go. Let's have a look at some arcade.
Ah, you remembered the poster we saw at Stardust. Today is the grand opening of the Zone 3 arcade. Reports from the meshnet say the currency used here is known as Z-points. I've acquired a few to get us started off, but you can always purchase more by swiping your ID.
Hooray!
Why not take a look around and see what might be interesting? There's surely a lot that will impress even the most die-hard gaming fans. Luckily, there's no ROM tech used in video games yet, so you don't have to worry about any of the machines coming to life.
Hooray!
Let's play!
Hell yeah. So what am I doing? Shooting game? Arena game? VR arcade? Racing game? Racing game? Oh, Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin. Hey, friendo! Wait, hey, you made it! And you brought the cute room again, too. Good day, madam. What a coincidence to see you here today. Oh, Churi doesn't have voice acting in this bit. Well, like I told your buddy before, I was actually behind all those posters you saw around the Castro. I thought the Stardust, for example, where we met. It looks better on an advertising resume if your gig actually gone as a hype, so I wanted to come see how busy opening day would be. But luckily, I've spoken to the owners, and I'm thrilled with the turnout already. This definitely makes this place sound cool. Aw, thanks. I got the gig from a mentor at school. I'm a graphic design student, if I didn't mention that. Which I usually don't, because people don't take art too seriously on the Technosaurus Rec. On the other hand, I was pretty thrilled about getting to utilize the ROM directing text so people could log the location on their ROM's map straight to the poster. I don't think the poster would have been as successful without it. Sure, you could write it down, but convenience is queen in this age. Advertising can be a little creepy the way it preys on people, but at least we're not the assholes in the music industry charging corporates real money for accidentally committing to their posters too long. Is it hard to open an arcade? I think they were worried about opening on Christmas Day, but I think it's good for the kids who got socks for presents instead of video games. But yes, any new edition in Japan town, some pressure on it because anything that gets a bit of precious real estate has got to be something good. If it's not, you'll be out quick. Luckily, it's like we have a few loyal guests already. That guy in the back hasn't stopped playing for hours. How's your brother doing? Thanks for asking, it's better actually. I think this standoff between the HR and the hybrids last night will be the end of it. We really need to have it out. Things are bubbling up on both sides. My brother was there last night, you know. He made it out safe, thankfully. The HR has been a lot quieter today, and I think it helps the hybrids are finding support between each other while everyone else freaks out about the ROMs. Know any secrets about the arcade? Secrets? I think you'll find those on your own. Wouldn't be much fun otherwise, would it? If you were wanting a tip on what to see. I normally say Virtuous X, but I think the line for that already goes back a few weeks. Your best bet is checking out Super Indie Cards or Charge Shot there. They're great, but most people try to get into VR action straight away. They'll probably find the smaller games on their second walk around. Want to play something? Oh, I so want to. I'm actually trying to take attendance counts though. Just for my own peace of mind, but the owners are going to pay me for doing it, so I gotta pay attention. Go, have fun, make a friend. Maybe I'll see you at Stardust again once the holidays are over. Okay, so we got a shooting. Start around. Play Charge Shot.
This is one of the more action-packed games in the arcade, but don't worry, it's still only 2D.
Select a stage. Okay. So new Earth. You sneeze and accidentally picked a different stage by accident. The game being into full force with a chaotic and friendly fight to survival. Think of a serenity and quick! Focus on using your shield and bounce shots back. You successfully parried enemy fire and destroyed all opposition. Until they respawn.
Now's the time to spice things up and go for the gold. Hit 'em where it counts.
Keep the scan. Hold your ground, shoot up, down, left, right in a flurry. You're on a fire kill streak until an opponent dive bombs you and sends you soaring into a pit of spikes. Bastard.
Isn't the technique known as camping usually frowned upon?
Shh, Turing. So you don't actually play these, you just sort of... Definitely not getting a turn. That guy is a little too obsessed.
The two machines are connected. Want to give it a go?
Race against Turing in Super Indy Cards! Turing's such an easy difficulty course to get your feet wet. You pick a neat purple car, and hills dance and sing as you're riding around. Wowie zowie! Oh shit, the fiend's coming! Oh, that's Yowie Wowie. You run into a pineapple that you set up in the previous lap. Perfectly cool, but Turing is giggling. Little shit. You bumped Turing into a pit and went along your merry way until you failed to drift and went off course. In the end, one of the computer racers zooms off into the horizon and uses the gold. Both of you would lose.
Insert Z points.
Oh, let's leave.
Okay, Turing. Oh, that was good. Let's go to Market Street. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, sweet, the Rustlers are there. Hey, it's Chad and Oliver. Couple of punks.
Hey, you two! What's going on?
Oh, I expected you to be laying low for a while after... Well, you know.
Screw that! They roll like we do!
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Laying low is for chumps. C-H-umps.
Lovely lady lumps.
I told you to stay in this week, too. We barely made it out of the riots as it is.
Where's your Christmas spirit, Ollie? I wanted to see the lights.
Anyway, I guess we've only got a few more days to enjoy our freedom.
What? Did you get in trouble?
Nah, Brobot. Back to school.
Robot?
At least it's senior year.
Hell yeah! Only 6 months left till I'm finally free forever!
What about college?
Bah!
Yeah, I don't see Chad as the college type.
Hey, I'm considering going to school myself. Perhaps I'll enter when you two do.
What? Can't you just download whatever you need to know faster than anything?
Practical application is a matter of practice, Chad, not just memorization. Besides, I think I'd like to study art or philosophy, skills best learned in the presence of other students.
Well, now I can't let you pass me up, you tin can. I'll show you what the power of Starfucker can do!
I give up. I give up.
What? Come on, Ollie, don't be like that. I'm just goofing.
You have to let me watch you spray paint the back of that new arcade to make up for it.
Sure. Whatever you want, Ollie.
Aww.
I guess we'll be seeing ya. You keep fighting the good fight, yeah? I ain't ever seen nobody shake things up like you two do.
Merry Christmas, boys.
Aww. It's the Rustlers! Night Witch! Are you excited for New Year's Smash coming up this week? We have a match against the Future Foundry for the NSFW Never Wait 5-person Synchros title. Okay, never. So, I'm not even sure how that works. But it's nice to see the Never Open Weight division came over from New Japan.
This year, my needles will bring us back not just the Synchros titles, but I'm gonna hold the NSFW World Junior Championship and NSFW Human Junior Championship at the same darn time!
Oh my god, triple champion! Oh man, that's so cool. It's Dana International. Viva la Diva. Hey, don't blow my cover. I'm trying to overhear their plans for the New Year's show. Sorry. Hey, the name's Donna Zane. That's nice. Oh, it's Formula.
Hey, it's Little Bob Blue, and the journalist too.
Hooray, you made a rhyme. Well done.
Thanks again for helping me finish Holla Bay. It's been a huge hit. I'm talking moolah, hallelujah. You feel me?
I don't want to. Oh god, let's go inside.
Oh, hi you two! Staying out of trouble where you can and kicking ass where you can't, I hope. I had to go through pay rate negotiations with my weather ROM this morning, in the middle of the Christmas rush. It was surprising, but I think we got it hammered out. I agreed to get her some arms installed so she can help around the bar when we don't need weather effects. She seems really excited. Now I just need to teach her the finer points of appreciating Magical Commander Yakina. Ooh! Past the holiday hot cups are ready. Gotta go!
Yeah, of course the problem is she's complaining about the fact that Lovecraft's a racist, so we shouldn't enjoy anything related to his work. Okay, is that? Okay. That was a traditional video game, but there's reasons it's not popular VR Sword. All the kids are quacking about it. Is that game not that one that was a horror thing? Oh, anyway. So that you buy a hoisin Hattie. Yum! Hey, it's Lexi. Let's chat to Lexi.
Hey again. You found me.
What's up, Lexi?
Oh, well, I guess I'm just bumming around. Guzzling Hassie. The past few days have been kinda hectic, but they made me realize that I can't do this whole good cop fights the system thing anymore. That's for cartoons. I went ahead and gave the department my notice. The chief told me to take a personal day to think about it, but I've made up my mind.
What's next then?
I'm going to get a license to be a private detective.
Ooh.
I always liked those old noir thrillers, and I've got you beaten in the hard-boiled department, hands down. I know things with the ROMs and Parallax and everything are hazy, but it felt like the right time to move on. I figured I'd swing by your place later to let you know in person, but I guess you beat me to it.
Is there anything we can do to help, Detective Rivers?
It's just Lexi now, and if you want to help, make sure you lay low for a few days. And enjoy your holiday. I'm sure the NSFPD will get around to bringing you both in for questioning pretty soon. I've already heard the ROMs talking about you. Lawyer up and get your story straight for all our sakes.
We'll figure it out, Lexi.
Good. I guess I'll just laze around here for the day, if you don't mind. I'm sure you gotta go out and take care of some things, but it'll be nice to hang out again. I'll swing by the apartment later, yeah? Stay sharp.
Oh, yeah, the other one. It's getting paid now.
Merry Christmas, Turing!
Merry Christmas!
Get your Hassie hot cups! Perfect for a cold Christmas day!
Keep up the good work!
Hi, Will! I'm going to spend my holiday bonus on a hat!
Oh, ooh, jaunty! Okay, where should we go next? Okay, we haven't been to this pub. Let's go to this pub crawl place. Even though I don't drink.
We sure have been visiting a lot of bars during the morning. Isn't that supposed to be unusual?
Not when you're an
I
alcoholic,
suppose
Turing.
it can be excused, as the pub crawl ad we saw mentioned that today is a special event of some kind, and, despite being Christmas, not holidays related. While we may not be adequately dressed for the occasion, perhaps we can poke our heads in for just a moment.
It's a kitty. Little kitty. Ooh, expert meow. An ad for a remake of the old school RPG. Yick. Something stuck in adverts for other games. Hooray. Okay, let's go in on the conveyor belt.
It's a conveyor belt? This can't be the real entrance, right? It seems to be the only way inside. Want to give it a go?
Sure, why not? You carefully crawl in. Holy shit, it's a random dude. Quiff. Guac. Shouldn't he be green if he's guacamole? Hi, please help me, I'm lost. Okay. Brick is the name. Brick M Stonewood. The M stands for metal. Hooray! It's a cat! Welcome to the Inner Haven. Ask me anything! Awoo! Oh, that's my wolf. I'll ask about the, costume. Oh, yes, I am wearing a wolf costume for the costume party. Yes, I also happen to be a wolf hybrid. Yes, I understand it's a bit redundant. I don't really know how to explain it, so was there anything else? Can I get a drink? Sure! What do I have a jelly shots? They're kind of weird. These aren't used in a while. Take a cherry and chug it. Hooray! Yuzu club leather. This beat is flowing through me like one of Gordon's favorite cocktails. Can I get one? Wow, drink? Oh yeah, coming right up after this next track.
Welcome to Pub Crawl. Come in, come in. I always love seeing new faces. Can I get you anything? I'm the owner, Gordon.
Hello, Gordon. What is up with that door?
Did you like it? It's all about the unique pub crawl experience. The name just makes it cute, but the whole point behind the conveyor belt is to equalize. Going out doesn't have to be all about puffing your chest with some nice shoes on and a business card. Here you have to get down and crawl before you even get in the door. Even me. Everyone's on equal ground here. Anyone too good to get on their hands and knees can hang out somewhere else. I'm one of those gotta be able to laugh at yourself kind of people. You probably guessed. But there's also a second part behind the name. We aren't really just one bar. Think of it more like a bazaar, bar, bazaar.
Ooh, wordplay.
See all the different stations? All are unique local microbreweries and small craft retailers. We rent out the spots and we cycle through attractions about once a month. But there's always at least 4 different bars to taste every night. I wonder if folks who don't go out very much think this place changes hands every time they visit. But you get the whole point, right? You have to crawl to get into the pub, which inside has its own pub crawl. I love it.
This place sounds rad. This is the reopening, right?
Yeah, newly renovated. It only took 2 months, but that's at least 8 different bars in pub crawl time, so we made an event out of it. This costume party. Place itself, I bought it 4 years ago from a retiring club owner. Just had to spruce it up with a few things by my own design. Took a couple of years, but we now have a loyal base that comes in every weekend, especially Sunday mornings. It's helped me sleep a lot better at night.
Hooray! Tell me more about yourself.
Me? Oh, I'm nothing special. My mom and pop were tech geniuses. Did work in AI before it was cool. They always wanted me to follow in their footsteps. But when we moved to Neo SF and I saw all the lights, I just fell in love with the nightlife scene. They told me to grow up and get a real job, so I designed this place, and I have not worked a day since.
Your parents were tech geniuses?
Yes, they passed away last month.
Oh. Well,
they were true lovebirds. My mom passed away first, and my pop only hung on for 2 more days. But I'm doing fine. I've got great support, and the bar gives me a great distraction.
Sorry for your loss. That must be so hard.
It is what it is. I won't say you're wrong, but once you accept what's happened, and moving on gets a little easier. Which isn't to say I'm okay with it. Who could be? But at the end of the day, life goes on, and I want to go with it. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to change the subject.
Yes, yes. So, what do you think of the awakening?
I think the city's still in shock, to be honest. You know, I want to be on the right side of history. So the ROM I work with, I'll respect them as they figure themselves out. I think it's just gonna take time to get used to. Was there anything else you wanted?
I gotta run.
All right, then take care of yourself. The conveyor belt is always on. And remember, you are enough.
Okay. That was incredibly random, but okay. Oh, humana, hello.
You need something?
Yes. Flat. Hey, can I buy your next drink?
Oh, sure. I'm drinking a Starry Night right now. Maybe later I'll get a taste of you.
Oh dear god, this epilogue is so fan service for me, and I am right here for it. What's your name?
I'm called Crow. And you are?
I'm Bloodied. Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine.
Oh dear god. What do you do for fun?
I go out a lot. Drinks and music makes a good night. I love meeting new people. I also like... well, it's a little embarrassing, but I really like writing fan-fiction roleplay, specifically in the Kiko Dark Sorcerer fandom.
What? I love that show.
You too? Isn't it the best? That's not as popular as it used to be, so it's not like a common subject in most fanfic circles lately. But that's cool that you're into it.
How do you get the mane so shimmery?
Silky Kitty, main attraction, of course. I only use it twice a week because you don't want to hamper the natural oils in the hair, but it works magic. I think hybrids are being more understanding about it in general, you know? 'Cause we've been through it. It's not hard to go from you're not human, you're an animal to you're not human, you're a tin can. Still, I wasn't thrilled about negotiating a salary for my assistant. That still feels weird in my mouth, but I'll get used to it.
I just... you know, I don't want to jump...
Boring desk job. Which I kinda like. I don't know if I'd do well with the riskier, flashier jobs.
That way you come out clubbing?
That's one way of looking at it. I do it because I like it. There's not much risk in buying a drink and bumping your head to loud music. If it were risky, nobody'd do it.
Okay, I gotta go with it.
You honestly want to know? It's probably not what you're expecting. I like rope bondage. Have you heard of Kinbaku?
Oh, wow.
I like being tied up and made to feel powerless. I find surrendering my control is intoxicating.
Okay. That's cool. Everyone has their thing.
That's true. And now you know mine. Want to spill and make it even?
I have a thing for big, fuzzy, burly guys.
Is that so? What a coincidence. I might know of one who's into you, too.
What do you like in partners?
Asking for a friend.
Oh, wow.
I like someone who's decisive, confident, someone who can command a room. I don't have the time or patience for shy nowadays. I look for people already shining bright and gorgeous, just being them. Also, someone who can cook. I live on microwave food.
Do I fit the bill?
And who says you can't pick up on Christmas? You look fun to play with. I don't see why not.
Oh, wow.
You let me know where and when, and I'm yours.
I want to take you where no one can see us.
Lead the way. You hosting?
And then we went off and had vigorous bondage sex.
Morning, sunshine. I have work to do right now, but find me at pub crawl later. I'd be happy to get better acquainted when I have more time. Take care of yourself.
Okay. Right. Let's swing by TMI Entertainment. Oh wow. Sorry. Anyway.
Sorry. We're completely closed today. For, the holidays.
Oh, right. Yes. That whole thing with Charlie.
Right.
Oh god. It's so horrible. Charlie. Why?
Hey, come talk to me a minute. You're back, so you know what happened. Let's put all the bullshit aside. I don't know who you really are, or what you've done. But I would never have traded Charlie's life for the sake of some goddamn news articles. The studio is grieving, and here you come waltzing in like Merry effing Christmas. If you brought presents, shove them up your ass.
I did.
You want me to be next? Nina? You keep pushing, it might just be you. I've seen it happen before.
I can't give you details, but you should know that Charlie was avenged.
Maybe so. That's worth something. I still don't have to be comfortable with you around. It's all connected to you, and I won't allow any more of it. End of story. I need to get back to making sure these reruns continue to run on time. The show must go on, damn it. You might catch the Memorial Marathon, if you're quick. Try not to scare anyone on your way out.
Well, that was depressing, but fair enough. Anyway, whilst I go, let's sit by Stardust and have a chat with Tomcat. Oh, the band's got time off. Hey, Majid.
Hey, friend.
Hiya.
Hi, guys.
What can we do for you?
Just hanging around.
Yeah? I bet you could use some peace and quiet after the past couple days.
Not that we want to know too much.
Plausible liability.
We've had a lot of ROMs coming in, asking about your ROM there.
Yes, a few even came in just to use the bar as a social space, to understand why humans like it so much.
Still, be careful. You might want to talk to them about maybe not dropping your name around so much. If any of the authorities ask, I haven't heard a thing. We just serve drinks.
Right. Plausible deniability and all that.
That's what I said.
Just remember, any friend of Tomcat is a friend of ours.
We'll keep in touch.
Keith. Bandit Keith.
Oh, hey, buddy. I hoped I wouldn't be the only loser at the bar on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, no, Keith from earlier. Put a box of kittens.
Oh, hey, dolls. I didn't expect to see you out and about so soon. I figured you'd be busy with the new ROMs, Turin.
I think we all need to take some time to come to grips with the new reality.
Yeah, we needed some air.
I hear ya. Hardly slept or ate the last few days.
Cock.
I kept having nightmares. When we were done, that they'd find me. My sister was there again. I know she'd be proud of what we did. I'm proud of it. I just didn't expect to feel so numb after all this.
I understand. Post-traumatic stress symptoms were probably to be expected. Still, I hope you're able to recuperate in good time.
I hope so. Taking some time off helps. I'm mostly just shocked at how fast this change is affecting everyone. Parallax, and people like them, they're giants with everything in their pockets. And we just cut their pockets wide open. I never thought I'd be able to do something like this again. Thank you for giving that to me, Turn. I doubt y'all can handle corralling the ROMs by yourself. Call me when you need a third set of hands, yeah? And hey, take some time off. You earned it.
Well, I think that's about everywhere. Oh, no, we haven't been to the Flower Mansion. You see Pat! Now I'm ringing on the doorbell. Hey, Merry Christmas, Pat. He's such a nice boy.
I guess we can go in?
Well, generally, yes. Thank you.
Oh, Tori. So good to see you, dear.
Merry Christmas, Aunt Melody.
Bah, an archaic celebration. But if you brought me a gift...
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't really had a chance for much shopping.
I'm kidding. You've already given me enough of a gift by destroying another one of those abominations my mother helped create.
How did you know about that?
Oh, what a silly question. Well, I'm not going to give up all my secrets.
I hope you're willing to part with a few more. I think I'm going to need some help with the sapient ROMs. They think I'm some kind of great leader.
You will be one, dear. In time.
I'll try.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a little bit of work to do. Nothing like tossing someone in the shit can to put me in the holiday spirit. If you need anything, I'm sure Pat can entertain you. That's a dear.
So, grr and stuff. Yeah, I guess it's not. The room control monitor is fixed in the back wall of the room. The temperature is set to low. It's freezing! That's all. Anyway, yes. Well, I think we've chatted to everyone, so let's go home, I think.
Hello!
Hello, Terry. Right, well, I think that's it. I guess that's what I do, you can sort of jump around. But yeah, so, appropriately enough, I doubt I've changed my mind on this, so this will have been uploaded on Christmas Day, so, I hope you've enjoyed 2064 Retelling Memories as much as I've enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great Christmas, or great Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate this time of year. I hope you have a great time, and on behalf of myself, and I think I can safely say on behalf of the whole Cult of Teen Dice, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. See you all next time. Bye!